Guardians of the Galaxy has been a huge success in theaters, and of course along with it, the soundtrack that, if any of you have seen it, you cannot get out of your damn head if you're anything like me. So these 1970s songs that James Gunn handpicked to remind us, or to take us to an emotional place, I guess, in the movie, they've made a huge comeback on I think iTunes. It's the #1 soundtrack or songs on there, and it's really interesting to see. We've known about these songs, even if we didn't know who sung them, for decades, and they didn't go anywhere. Then the Smash movie comes out, and the power of the Smash movie makes you love those damn songs you didn't care about a minute ago. Amazing.
It's not just the songs that are on the Guardians soundtrack that are getting resurgent, because I read another article where they talk about that they are going to find the Guardians songs, and then, like, you know, iTunes will be like, you should try out this one, you should try out this one, and they're doing that one. Like, there's a Tom Petty song that broke into the top 10 that is not in Guardians of the Galaxy, but it was one of the top related picks for, like, you know, Hooked on a Feeling, and that has entered the top 10 and has nothing. It's not even in Guardians.
Maybe the whole decade will make a comeback thanks to this soundtrack.
Let's hope.
Yeah, awesome mix.
Some movies pick their soundtracks with very little thought towards it. It's just like, okay, we need these popular songs, it doesn't really matter, it's just kind of on the radio kind of thing. The music in this movie does a great job at keeping this, like, epic space opera grounded in Earth, because we see very little of Earth, but it becomes very relatable even though they're in all these unrelatable places and scenarios because of the music that gets played.
It reminded us that, oh yeah, we all know those songs, right? Hooked on a Feeling, I'm Not in Love, that Jackson 5 song.
Well, it did another brilliant thing too, that you know, well, like the younger, you know, kids and stuff like that, they were gonna go see this because this is a Marvel movie and because it had a talking raccoon. They're there. But like older adults, maybe, you know, 40 or older, they get hooked in because they're like, oh hey, I was in high school when this song was on.
You know what? My dad's the right age. I should take him. No, he's annoying in movies, but I'll tell him to go.
Also, this movie had the highest percentage of female viewers of any Marvel movie so far, 44%.
Well, yeah. That's right, y'all. We watch movies.
Another question is, do you think this will lead to other Marvel movies having more contemporary soundtracks, or like
or less contemporary soundtracks?
Well, because most of the other Marvel movies are just basically orchestrational scores. Like
yeah,
Winter Soldier,
there's a Guardians score too, but it's not.
Exactly,
it's not
exactly.
like killing it on the
And
charts.
Iron Man has a couple songs like here, an AC/DC song here and there. But like, will we see, like, you know, when Ant-Man comes out, will Ant-Man be like 80s flavor? Like, will it have like some couple big 80s hits?
A lot of Alien Ant Farm.
You know, yeah, or something like that. You know.
Sorry.
You know, I don't know, like, because Marvel, by doing this, they have a #1 soundtrack.
Yeah.
So it's like, would they be like, are the executives now being like, we should do this for every movie
and Zach
now?
Braff's like, I told you.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing, is if you just do it for the sake of having a #1 soundtrack, it won't be good, it won't work.
True. Very
It
true.
works here because it's necessary.
There's a lot of emotional weight that goes along with the soundtrack,
The
and
soundtrack
it does take
is
you to a place.
A plot point.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
part of the movie, is that soundtrack.
And that's
that
why
tape.
it works, because
Yes.
you empathize with that character, so that's why you empathize with the songs.
Turns out feelings are pretty valuable, dudes. Because it gives you feelings. It's nostalgia. It's reminding you of things that you feel about certain things that you relate to characters.
And there's like an addictive power to feel. It's almost like I'm hooked on feelings, or maybe just one feeling.
Tell me more.
I feel as though I am.
You know, the one issue that nobody's bringing up is that this movie lauds the quality and the sound clearness of cassette tapes.
Yeah. Well,
Sounds amazing. I hope we go back to that.
they did buy a bunch of Sony Walkmans from the late 70s, early 80s era to play the Walkmans in the movie. I think they bought like 16.
Yeah, I've heard
Several.
they've locked them in the Marvel vault for the sequel.
What?
That's a good idea.
Because I read that it was a production assistant's job to sit on eBay, and as soon as this specific model came up, buy it. And they apparently bought like 8 of them over the course of 2 years on eBay. And now they're all locked up in the Marvel prop vaults.
Interesting. Huh. I should make our production assistants do things like that for no reason.
We should get some production assistants.
We have interns. Yeah.
Which we love a lot. They're great.
All right, but the main
They don't
point of
watch
this
this
is
show.
the power of music in movies, and maybe we had forgotten how powerful it could be, or how powerful movies are to make us love music. Maybe it's a symbiotic relationship. What do you think? Let us know what you think of all of that below in the comments, and please be sure to subscribe.